We are in, I guess it's Roland's magic tower right now. And I can't remember what we were doing, because it feels like it's been ages. Do acid damage? Okay. I think we just get out of here. I think we've got everything that we want. I think. I mean, we could go through the doors. What do we actually have? Because Gale's been picking up a load of things. He's got his new stick, which is apparently very good. Got a load of other stuff. We got a hat. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, I don't like burn. Don't like stuff like that. Annals of Carsus we need to read. I think we need to get out of here and then read this stuff. I'll tell you what I was going to do. Not that. That's not what I was going to do. What I was going to do was equip Knock. But it looks like we don't have Knock. We do have Knock. And it is equipped. Okay, I did something good last stream. I am going to bring back... But that will let us, once per long rest, that will let us cast a spell without a spell slot. Okay. So I am going to bring back... Nothing right now. You... Why is your health so low? Because he has 9 con. Because he has a -5. Wow. Okay. That's we need to do something about that at some point. Hey Mike, how we doing? Nice to see you. No, we've just got in. Well, we're just sort of seeing where we're at. Let's disarm everything first, and then we've got doors to choose from that we can open. Okay, we're easing in. We're starting with the 20. Well, the 27, but we're not hitting the highs. I mean, none of this is a failure because of our reliable talent. So we can get rid of these straight away. 32, now he's starting to show off. Right, all of that is gone. So we'll put you back in.
And you shall find me.
But that's the door that we came from, I think. I think we're going to stay together. Oh, we did the magic lamp. We broke the magic lamp, didn't we? He's got a -5. Because he's cursed by the Thatchite? Whatever it's called. He's cursed by the book he picked up. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke.
Not a problem.
Right, all of us through here. I think we just...
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Well done. I think we just get out of here.
Don't
I think...
touch me.
I don't know what else there is, but we've got some good stuff.
Traps. How considerate.
That's gonna... They're gonna go off, aren't they? Right, so you... Stand there. That should stop them.
Keep a blade close.
Right, just everybody just
Keep
break
your
up.
distance, darling.
Surely you're going to spot all of these traps, right? Surely we know where they all are. Well, yeah, I'm not that worried about it right now, but we'll sort it all out at camp because we've got other books to read and stuff. But right now he doesn't need health as such. I also need to remember which door we came through. mean, that's one good way of finding where the traps are. Just set them off. Right, okay. So we should be good. Gate, invulnerability, wish, foresight. Well, invulnerability looks like the way out. So... I should probably be spamming save, shouldn't I? Illusion evocation. We've already been here.
How about this?
I think we just go. I think we're done here.
This'll be fun.
I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
I think you triggered it. Nobody move. It's a casual 18. Turns into a 34. Rogue's gonna rogue. I'll be fine. I have absolute faith.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Get rid of that. Very nice. Only 27, you slacking elf.
Traps. How considerate.
Shadow, Demon, and Wild. Right, that's done. I don't want to...
Oh dear.
Stop! So I don't want to keep the party together, it turns out. I hate this place. I just want to go home. But because he's got his uncanny dodge, he isn't taking any damage. I think it's uncanny dodge that helps him out against traps. And on a 10, you just can't fail. To
Unlock
Carsus.
hereby the path to the Carsus vault.
This is just going to send us to the Carsus vault, isn't it? I think we're done. What's that? That's the door that we couldn't open that we opened. We're all together, right? Yeah, we are. Shadow. Back here. Invulnerability takes us back. Yes. We've already done the Carsus vault. We've already done Elminster's vault. We've got the 3 books that she mentioned. Silverhand, like Cyberpunk. Just hit... that takes us here. So where does Illusion take us? Here. That is now glowing. Is that because we opened the door? Must be. I don't want to leave, game. I just want out of here. Right, so let's ignore Silverhand. Done this,
Storage
right?
and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Yes. Who is McLaw? Did we read this? I can't remember. It feels like it's been ages. And that's purely because... Oh, that's just a stock check. My brain is just full of Dune. I'll leave that up for a second. But we don't... I don't think we need any of this. I think it's really nice little bits of lore that
I'll just help myself.
don't understand. Hey, another scroll of fly though. Oh, there's a oh, that's the lamp room. This music reminds me of Fable. Leave. Go. Let's get out of here.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
Shut up, girl. I guess I'll have that. Prompter. Miklo must have been a previous... Oh, this is useful. As you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice to make my request in writing. Master Lorokeen instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault. And store it behind the protective wall. It's far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Thanks for telling me. Alternative perspective on the weave. Weave devils consume these strands of the weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. Ah. Okay, that's maybe a bit too much world building. I already have that. It's fine. I'm allowed to be here. That's still locked. I could lockpick. I can't jump out of a window. I could lockpick. Let's just do it. Oh, okay. Just behave. Let me lockpick. This is a restricted area. I remember this being a restricted area.
Wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it
fine.
might be time to leave.
So I'm gonna convince them that I belong here. Look at me. Do I look dangerous? This is not on me, is it? I was hoping, because it said Azriel started a conversation, I was hoping that this was going to be Azriel. It isn't. So we need to roll a 14 or higher.
A valiant but misguided attempt. You will leave this area now.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that.
Welcome, dear patron, to the
Should you not
floor
have
at the
disappeared?
top of the stairs. If you have information about the night song, let your knowledge deter.
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me?
Let's
Can we go now? In a little.
let's just leave. Oh, look. What's Elminster doing here?
A word.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling.
I'd agree.
Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium?
Maybe we don't tell him everything. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against.
Why didn't you tell us, Wish Gandalf?
Karsus' pestilent crown. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme.
Haven't
it was
lied
not
yet.
without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
We've already been there. You really think Mistra will be willing to hear Gale out?
I see remaining up to Mystic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Bye, Wish Gandalf. I'm okay to do that. I think that makes sense. Up there.
It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Right, we're also going to get away from here because it's loud.
I wouldn't expect you to admit your nefarious allegiance.
Can we... This is the wrong way. It's fine. I just wanted a bit of quiet, Dr. Gale.
You can go.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
How could she possibly know we read a book? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about?
The Weave is a highly sensitive, magical network threaded through all life on this plane. Any shift in magical energy, no matter how small, is akin to a beacon, alerting Mistra to its cause. Opening a book, like the Annals of Karsus, was akin to us shooting a firework spelling, "Look at us, Mistra," directly into the skies of Elysium. She knows. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Okay. It's time we headed to the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
I'm a little lost, though, I'll be honest. We're going to camp before we do anything. Where are we? We're there. I am facing the right way.
It's really quite disappointing.
It's that way, right? Do we long rest before? I feel like we should. That one? Yeah.
The lies they're publishing, I mean.
So many people we could talk to. Just there.
Who will save us from certain destruction?
That's another earthquake.
And how will we step into his new and brilliant dawn?
I'll save you. Maybe.
And what will happen to those who oppose us?
Right, wait, I really want to do Cazador. The only thing I want to get done today is Cazador, because it's long overdue. Yeah, so save. Mistra, because this is quick, right? This is just a quick chat between Gale and Mistra.
Here goes nothing.
And then we long rest, we get rid of the curse, we do the book,
There
both
she
books,
stands, just
3
as
books.
Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Obviously.
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
Probably is.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Starian
Time
with
was
the
I'd have
manners
given
this
my right
time.
arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When
Not
I
that close by the sounds of it.
pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always
Wonderful.
wondered what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Wisdom's not my strong suit. You're not taking me with you?
The summoning channel Mistra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are.
Very. Obviously. What, honestly, what would Azriel think? We have grown quite close to Gale. And with everything that's gone on, it's option 1 or option 4, so it's either seek her forgiveness or tell her to go fuck herself. basically. I'm going to go seek her forgiveness. Because we need allies, right? And the goddess of the weave is probably a good ally to have. Seek her forgiveness, Gale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart. And her favor.
Don't grovel too hard.
Pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
This should be interesting, because I don't actually remember this. I'll touch on Fall Out in Space in a moment, Mike, once we're through the cutscene. Unless this disappears and we don't actually find out.
Gale,
honey, I'm home.
You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
Gale's squirming.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure. But one that will not be enough to save us.
That's big.
Each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you.
Oh.
May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
What if I want the crown? What is that? Anointed in splendor. Affected entity's deity has flooded its mind with ancient secrets, both benevolent and baleful. +2 bonus to all saving throws. Gale just leveled up.
mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her.
Yeah, he still loves
After
her.
all this time.
I'm not surprised. Her power felt overwhelming, even from here.
And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the weave.
A drop of mist, eh?
Yes. Now my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. The effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us, to make sure I heard her. The Karsite weave, within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Because you acted the idiot and paid the price for it too.
As always, I endeavor to be invigorated by your candor, rather than eviscerated by it. Blunt, as your summation is, it's correct. I dared to call myself an archmage while acting the apprentice. The hallmarks of a most excellent idiot, unfortunately. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
Has Azriel... He still wants power. Does he? Having gone through Act 2 and seen what near ultimate power can do, does he still want power? I can't call Gale out for what he did, to be fair. I might jab him about it every now and then, but we're going to cure you. I promise.
Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down.
Good enough for me.
Now, I believe we've a date with an Elderbrain to get to. Shall we?
We have a date with a vampire first, but we'll get there, I promise. Yeah, it's missing something, isn't it? I'm getting from the undershirt, the James Bond Casino Royale, that vibe. Definitely needs something just hanging loose around the neck. We need to long rest. I don't think we'll be coming back here, even if we do get buffs for giving the gods things. I don't believe in the gods. I have an otherworldly patron to pledge my allegiance to. Who are you? That is one cool-looking orc, half-orc.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
I mean, this is Gortash's world. We need to rest. Before we do anything else, we need to rest. Yeah, Starfield. It has problems. It has lots of problems. I had fun with a lot of it. But it's a tough game to pitch because we should really clean this blood up. It doesn't do half the things that I wanted it to do, and the things that it does that I wanted it to do, it doesn't do them all that well. But the more that I think about it, the more I'm open to playing it again, or continuing on. But I did a full run through of pretty much all, well, certainly all the story stuff, quite a lot of the side quests and things. Got up to a fairly decent level for the first playthrough. I enjoyed it. It just didn't set the world on fire. which is a shame. But yeah, it's if it's something that you think you'd enjoy playing, Mike, give it a go. That's the best that I can say is make up your own mind. Because what I wanted from it doesn't seem to be what 99% of Bethesda fans wanted from it. So, anyway, I need to rest. Do I need to do anything before I rest? Are we... I mean, we're stacked out with... Oh. That's going to go to Jaheira because I will use her. What am I wearing? Displacement, right, okay. I can go to camp. Oh, we have the hands as well. 3-dimension door is nice. That can go to Jaheira. That can go. Medium armor is the problem with that. It could go to Will. Didn't, but it could have gone. That's sorcery stuff. No, that's Tides of Chaos. I kind of like the extra D4 as opposed to that always going off. Because tides can be very fickle. That's Gale. He's our biggest magic user, so they can all go to Gale. Already read this. We don't get anything else out of that, do we? So that can go to camp. Wow. Can we make any health potions? Yes, we can. We can't make many, but we'll make them. May as well have that. And elixirs of... Oh, Bloodlust. I was going to use those on Astarion. But I always forget. Cloud Giant is 27. That'll do. I don't use coatings. I can't tell you why I don't use them. Probably because I forget. Oh, Halzin's with Orin, so we probably want to do that as well at some point. +1 to your spell save. When you land a crit, it deals 7 extra damage. I don't have anybody that dual wields. Virtual weapon is nice. Counter spell is nice. Jaheira has to have what she has, because that's just how she is. I need to sort out potions. That'll be a later time. I don't like that trident. Because I keep injuring my enemies and my allies. So let's do that. Moonlight Glaive can go. I don't want to sell this stuff. I'm never going to use that. We still have the clown torso. Oh, we also have the bomb and a box of fireworks. And the severed hand. I think that's nice. But we've got better. That's monk stuff. You had a load of things. I love the Daredevil gloves too much, so they're going to go to camp. They should have gone to Will, really. That can go to camp. You don't need all those weapons. Or arrows. Right, do we drop armor for robes? Oh, that's quite a good look for him, isn't it? So his cloak gives him extras. That gives him advantage on saving throws against spells and a free mirror image. Whereas that just means he takes less damage. But he has shield. We'll try this, because having been reaccepted by Mistra, I think he is falling back into his old wizarding ways. He's trusting his instincts again. Or +1 to spell save DC and attack, so that just makes his spells better instead of resisting them. And he gets health back. And +2 armor, so that is just undoubtedly better, isn't it? But it looks like he's walked right off the set of Life of Brian. And we lose mirror image. But it is the Cloak of the Weave and the Robe of the Weave. So actually, maybe he should be running around with that. I like that, but we can live without. Keep the necklaces. He does look like a younger Elminster, doesn't he? In fact, should we dye his robes red to make him look even more like Elminster? I like the look of that cloak. I think the cloak is really nice. But he's definitely not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Then what did Astarion have, actually? You're going to read this. You have read that. Okay, so now you're going to read... Am I still in armor?
Is that blood?
Yeah, let's do an end of day, because we're going to do it anyway. We're going to read the Necronomicon. Well, Astarion is.